Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the 5-Minute Leader. I am in Cancun and I just finished giving a talk to a company called FEMSA. You may not be familiar with the company, but it is one of the world's largest companies. I think it's number 24 or 25 on the world's largest company list. And they have around 360,000 employees around the world, so they're massive. And today's 5-Minute Leader is all about the importance of story. So when I gave a talk to their top 200 leaders here, one of the things that I was really fascinated by is that right before I went on stage, right before anybody even enters the auditorium where the speech is taking place, they had a huge, not a sign, but a huge display of the history of the company, the story of the company, which is 130 years old. And one of the reasons why I really love that is because I think that we forget about the importance and the value of story. In other words, if you were to think about your company, hopefully you guys can hear me okay with this microphone. If you were to think about your company, do your employees know the story about the company? Why does it exist? How did it come to be? What were the challenges and the struggles the previous founders had to overcome for the company to get to where it is? I remember hearing a story about Lego, and Lego went through a lot of tough times because the original workshops of Lego were burnt down several times. They were rebuilt and burned down again. And for new employees, when they start working at Lego, they are all shown the original Lego workshop, where the first workshop was built, how it burnt down, where they reconstructed it. And they do this to remind employees of why the company exists, the challenges that they had to overcome, where the company came from very early on, and to what it became. And I think this is a lost art. This is something that we forget to do inside of our organizations. Think about an organization like a GE or a GM or IBM or Coca-Cola, Pepsi, you name it. How many of us know where those companies came from? How did they get to be these giants that they are? And even at your company, if you're working at a smaller organization or even a mid-sized company, do your employees know the story of the brand, the story of the company? Doing this helps create that sense of connection and meaning and alignment. And I think this is so crucial, especially in today's world of work, where so many employees feel like they don't have the purpose, they don't have the meaning, they don't have the connection with the organization that they're a part of. So today's 5-Minute Leader is all about telling that story. So get into that history book, learn the story of the company that you're a part of, teach the story of the company that you are a part of to your people, to your employees, and what we can learn from how the company was created and where it's going to go in the future. So that's it for today's 5-Minute Leader, today from Cancun. A beautiful location here, not a bad place for me to be giving a talk. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever in the world you are.